Everything that we do in Hinduism is to search for him outside.
But in the Bhagavad Gita, it ends with the importance of Bhakti Yoga being the highest.
Lord Krishna's fundamental thing is Bhakti, for which he took the birth.
So do you believe that if someone, he knows the ultimate truth, he has Gyan Yoga, and he actually has that craving, that thirst, like complete devotion to find quote unquote God, can he or she see them in form?
One will definitely experience. If the person is really, really craving for a form and dying for it, exceptionally, form can be assumed and person might feel enjoyment out of it, but you are still playing with a toy. Because they assume the form only to satisfy you. If you read Ramakrishna's gospel properly, once Totapuri was visiting him,
I know that story.
right? And he takes him to the Ganges and makes him sit down. And he said, "You're fooling around with that woman, Kali." And then he was stalked.
He was a Gyan Yogi completely, Totapuri, in Advaita Vedanta.
He was a complete yogi. Then he said, "Stop playing around." Then what should I do? He said, "Meditate." And then he, with the glass bottle, he hits him here and said, "Oh, meditate here." That was for him. So meditation is the way. Truly, when you read Gita also, Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, when Arjuna is shown the universe form, cosmic form to Arjuna, and say, "Look who I am, better listen to me." Arjuna felt gratitude and said, "Lord, please come back to that original form." You are so fearful, mixed with gratitude. See? Please come back to that friendlier form. So he comes back and first question he asks, how will the future generation realize you? You have been gracious enough to show me who you are, but the future people. The Lord says, "Hridayame pashyasi." Experience myself in heart.
Through meditation.
Upanishads, Vedas, Gita, all the fundamental books of Hinduism, the common message is experience the presence in your heart. But everything that we do in Hinduism is to search for him outside. Go into your own silence within. But every village is humming with loudspeakers and nobody is even willing to listen. They don't even know the meaning of the mantras. This loudspeaker is loudly voicing. It's like dogs barking.
But in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna takes Arjuna through all different paths, right? Gyan Yoga, Karam Yoga, Dhyan Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it ends with the importance or the essence of Bhakti Yoga being the highest or the most important.
See, with karma, in a simple way also, if you work as a programmer, or you work as a nurse, or you work as a teacher, if the dedication is not there, it becomes labor. What happens, to a laborer in the farm? He's always cursing the landlord. "Oh, I have to work, what the hell?" And he keeps cursing. And since his attitude is so bad and negative, he loses the body mass. He's all bones. Even though he hogs many more breads and vegetables than even the landlord. But because of his attitude, keeps losing body weight. Even if you go for these gym people who go for gym exercise, their attitude is different. I'm building muscles. And that changes everything. Your attitude changes everything. So dedication, without dedication, karma becomes shrama. It becomes labor. Without bhakti, knowledge can also become burden. You become a beast of burden, full of ego. I know this, I know that. But where is your dedication? What for did you learn all these things? You don't have reverence. So the combination. Lord Krishna has to teach everything. And he left it to people to decide. Wise people say, okay, let me perform my karma with love. Let me learn with love. He also talks about perform your karma in such a way that it becomes vikarma.
Without attachment to the result.
And then this vikarma should also be transcended, become akarma. Give you a small example. Your mother wakes up at 2 o'clock in the morning when you are a baby, 2 months old, crying, cranky baby,
And she had twins, so it was even harder.
double trouble. She had to feed them. If father had to wake up, he would perhaps write in the diary also that I had to look after these 2 brats. But she would not write it in her diary, or she would not remind anyone in the morning that I was up at 2 feeding these 2. Okay. So those who perform karma, it remained as akarma, as if not done. Meaning, karma did not create an effect. It did not turn into samskaras. It did not turn into a burden, because there was love associated with it.
Otherwise, you would be egoistic that I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And that becomes.
So it is dedication, true love, that decides the nature of karma and also jnana. So Lord Krishna's fundamental thing is bhakti. That's for which he took the birth to teach bhakti.
And my last question, Daaji, would be that in Hinduism itself, kind of going back to the conversation we were having, there's a very big fight between non-duality and duality, right? Some people are just that, form, God as a form exists, and then there's that, it's formless, like we were talking earlier. And this is in Hinduism itself. So what is the truth? Is there like a combination? Can there be a combination of form and formless?
Well, everybody should take up the practice based on their understanding. I cannot make a child read quantum physics. He'll say, I don't know what you're talking about. I cannot teach a 4-year-old the algebra and calculus.
Right.
It will backfire. He'll lose interest in education. You have to start with stencils. This is A, this is B, this is C, and 1,000 times you have to repeat it. So, humanity at a different level of evolution. Some people will adopt forms. It's okay. Hinduism is a great religion because of this. You are free to do anything. Nobody will criticize you. But Hinduism says transcend the forms. Though we don't go against forms, now you move beyond into formless. Go beyond into Visishta Advaita. Go beyond that, and the journey continues. We are not critical about Dvaita or Advaita or Visishta Advaita. Keep on moving. We accept. And that's why Hinduism, there is no, it tell me any other country, especially Islamic country, even one country having secularism, Only in this country we have, I mean, we don't even have to say it. All are respected. We respect Krishna Bhakt, we respect Shiva Bhakt, we respect Kali Bhakt, we respect Hanumanji, we respect everyone. We respect Lord Jesus Christ. There was a question about one sage was worshipping half a dozen photographs. And one Christian padri, as we call it, priest came and said, he was upset. He said, these are all not good. This is the best. The sage got up and said, okay, give me that photo. And he also kept that with the other gods and goddesses. We will also worship him.
Because they all lead to the same path at the end.
Are you willing to be led? We love to worship. We love to believe. And that's all. We are happy with rituals. We are happy with our belief system. Nobody is daring to go beyond that.